Alrighty, welcome in everybody. Haas, appreciate the follow. Today we're playing some Legacy Lands. This Legacy Challenge actually just barely fired. We have like 66 players or something with a minimum of 64, so almost didn't look like it was going to fire today. But in any case, this is the deck we're playing today. We are back on a 4 Urza Saga build of the Lands deck, but I've trimmed a couple of the small silver bullet cards, such as Retrofitter Foundry. I didn't really think it fit very well in the lands strategy, so cutting that. We're going to try out some Valakut explorations today. I think this card's pretty interesting. We're also playing the 5th exploration in the form of Mana Bond, so I do like this card quite a bit. So we'll see how it goes. This hand is acceptable. We do have turn 1 green source for exploration and then some wastelands, but we do need to draw into a loam. Urza Saga is a way to keep going after everything's said and done, because Urza Saga can go grab an expedition map and grab us an extra saga, and we can sort of keep grinding out a little bit that way. So depending on what they do here, more than likely going to go turn 1 Mox Diamond, discarding Tabernacle, and then we're going to go exploration Saga Wasteland, but it looks like we might be against Elves. And Tabernacle's pretty good against Elves. Audio good. Audio good. Audio is good. Okay. You guys can hear me. Is this working though? Yeah, but the music audio isn't working for some reason. Okay. All right. So the question is, do I want to just Punishing Fire the Allosaurus Shepherd here, or do I just want to play the Tabernacle? I think playing Tabernacle is probably a given. The question is, do I want to also Ghost Quarter the Forest? I think I just want to get Saga down. I think that makes the most sense. So we're going to go Mox Diamond pitching Thespian Stage, I think. Maybe Wasteland. No, Wasteland will hit the Cradle. So we're going to go Mox Diamond, pitch Thespian Stage. Saga. Let's just P-Fire this. Let's just do that. Let's just start the turn that way. Kind of hide the Tabernacle for a turn. Let's go Exploration, Tabernacle. I guess, is it Ghost Quarter or is it Wasteland? Which one makes more sense? Play out the Ghost Quarter. Usually Elves list only play like 1 or 2 forests. Well, I should say it's usually like 2 forests. It's like pretty common number. But usually not very many more than that. Tabernacle is going to tax them pretty well. And then this Saga is going to go grab me an expedition map. And the expedition map is going to grab a Grove of the Burn Willow, so we can start recycling this Punishing Fire. So we should be able to crack map, grab Grove, play Grove, use Grove to pick up P-Fire, Wasteland Mox to P-Fire down the Heritage Druid next turn. So we're going to use like all of our mana basically, but we should be able to start recycling Punishing Fire. Trashman Actual asked, do I post these to YouTube or should I just watch the VOD later? I'll be honest, I try to post them to YouTube as much as I can, but I have been kind of busy lately, so I haven't been able to get all of the VODs up as I had hoped, but it's definitely something that I intend to do. So you can look for them on YouTube. I intend to have this VOD up, you know, by tomorrow, that kind of thing. But sometimes I just get caught up, you know, I work full time, so unfortunately I don't have a ton of time to edit. I've been considering maybe finding an editor, but haven't quite gotten around to that just yet. Loam is a really good draw. So now we basically, when you draw Loam, it no longer feels bad that Saga just didn't do anything. Like we didn't make any additional. We didn't make any constructs or you know, anything to kill our opponent with the Saga. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm just gonna play out Wasteland, Grove, and say go, and they're gonna pick it up. Okay, so things that we want against Elves. Usually, I think they bring in Leyline. I think that's usually the Elves like sideboard plan. So I probably want Force of Vigor and Crowsand Grip. And then I don't know if you want Sphere of Resistance on the draw or not. Bring in the one Grafdigger's Cage to help stop Natural Order, that kind of thing. Generally, you want to board out Mana Bond when you board in all these additional cards that you're like actual like non-land cards basically. We don't need Bojuka Bog, and we don't need Karakas, right? Is there any legendaries? I guess there's technically Progenitus, but we're not gonna Karakas a Progenitus. It has pro lands. And then the last card can be just a Dark Depths. It's like these 4 in for a couple lands out and a Mana Bond. And then on the play, we may reconsider boarding in Sphere of Resistance. Opponent's taking their sweet time trying to figure out how to sideboard. So let me ask you guys real quick. As far as like the webcam placement goes, does it make more sense for me to have the chat come all the way out here so the board is like clean? Or should I have chat kind of smushed? Like the not obviously not Twitch chat, but the Magic Online chat. I don't know if it makes more sense to do this, and like this is enough board space for the entire game. Just feels like a lot of white space over here. This hand is great though, to be clear. We don't have an expedition, which is like the only piece that we're missing, but we have loam, we have punishing fire, and we have an expedition map, which is neither here nor there, honestly. Nice, Jacob. Wait, are you playing the Legacy event too? Oh yeah, you are. Forest Reclaimer. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go Mox Diamond, pitching Maze of Ith, I think. Maybe it's Thespian Stage. Maze of Ith doesn't make mana though. And then I'm just gonna P-Fire that. I think I want to get Saga down. You also played against the Elves, nice. So it kind of depends on what they have in their hand here. They could definitely have a pretty big glimpse turn this turn if they go glimpse into like 1 mana elf and then cradle. They can do a couple things, especially if they've got a heritage druid somewhere in the mix there. They can have some pretty explosive plays this turn, but we've taken 2 of their elves away so far, so we are putting them behind. And in all honesty, we're probably just going to P-Fire the Shepherd next turn. Like, if they don't do anything, we're just going to P-Fire the Shepherd and play a Cage. There's a little bit of an enticement to map for a Wasteland and then waste the Bayou. Guess we could also map for Tabernacle. That's not terrible either. It is, yeah. The Conjure, what is it? I can't even remember the name of the card. Conjurer's Bauble? Yeah, Conjurer's Bauble. It's for surgical protection. That is exactly correct. And it's tutorable with Saga, which I like. Hey, Falcon Nog. Appreciate the follow. Thanks for tuning in. And then Integrist. What 1 or 0 mana thing can you get with Urzos? Well, we're holding 2 of the 1 mana targets, but normally you would get Mox Diamond. Okay, my opponent's turn was pretty good for sure. So we need to grab a Mox Diamond here. We're gonna pitch this stage. And we can pick up these 3 lands. Or I can cast Expedition Map, crack it, and then go grab Tabernacle. Make them pay 3. So they basically have to tap the Cradle for these 3. I guess it's the same as Wastelanding, right? Just about. I guess not technically, right? So if we Wasteland them, it's slightly better because if we Tabernacle, they can go pay, make a insect, Cradle taps for 4. So I think I like grabbing a Wasteland here. So we're gonna go play map, crack for Wasteland, Wasteland the Cradle, play Cage. The other option is to grab a Blast Zone, but I don't think it's quite time for Blast Zone just yet. No natural order, please. Okay. Opponent's on the 1/1 beats plan. So let's pick up Urza Saga, Thespian Stage, Wasteland. And we're going to play out Urza Saga. And we'll pick up P-Fire this turn with this extra mana. So we're at the point in the game where we've effectively drawn 3 lands, and we have 3 land drops to make for the rest of the game. But we no longer need to dredge loam. So at this point in the game, you need to stop dredging loam, and we're just going to try and focus on finding an exploration, mana bond, something of that effect. Because that is how we're going to actually pull ahead in this game. Currently, we're sort of at a stalemate, but they're making, multiple creatures a turn. I think I'm actually going to play out a Taiga here. Maybe I could just play Wasteland. We'll play Stage. Stage is like probably the one piece I'm okay with, because like Stage, technically I can turn this into a Dark Depths eventually. I don't intend to Wasteland this turn. It doesn't really do anything for us. We can Saga to make a construct and P-Fire a threat. So they may use this Elvish Reclaimer to go grab a Cradle, which would be bad for us. There's 1 Crater Hoof Behemoth in the yard. I think do they normally play 2? It's normally 2 Crater Hoofs, right? Yeah, 2 hoof, yeah. It's likely that they board out 1. You think that maybe they're on like 1 hoof, 1 progenitus, perhaps? That could also be possible. I kind of wonder if maybe it's more correct for me to double P-fire this turn instead of making a construct. But I guess if they swing all, we'll just make a construct and block here. Natural draw cradle would kill me here. Yeah, I mean, they would make these 5/5s, right? These 2 creatures. But we could kill 1 in response. I guess we're probably still dead either way. It doesn't really matter either way, right? No, yeah, we can kill this in response and then make a blocker for this one. We would take 5. We wouldn't be dead, but yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do about this. So how big is my construct gonna be? It's gonna be a 4/4, so not quite big enough. The grist was definitely the hardest part about this game to fight through. I need to draw like a crop rotation right here. That's what I need. Well, that's what we asked for. So, okay, so the question is... So we're gonna wasteland my opponent this turn. So I can make a construct. Tap the diamond for green, crop rot away the saga. Turn that into a tabernacle, wasteland the cradle. And then... I think that's the best line that we have. Is there any way that we can leave up enough? I mean, I guess we could leave up enough mana to also P-fire. Is it better to make a construct or is it better to P-fire? It's probably better to P-fire, honestly, right? So we tap this for green, crop rot away the saga, go grab tabernacle, wasteland the cradle, use grove to pick up P-fire. We have 1 colorless floating. We have 2 mana here. We still have 1 colorless floating, but we're not gonna do anything with it, I don't think. I guess we can also loam because we're gonna grab a Mox Diamond. And we'll just ditch this taiga. Wasteland the cradle. We're gonna go ahead and pick up P-fire. Yeah, there's not much I can do about grist, unfortunately. gonna go ahead and loam these 3 lands back, and I'll just hold up P-Fire. So they can deal 4 to me with Grist. I guess they can sack 2, 3 creatures. I can get rid of these 3, and then it deals 7. They pay for 2, they attack for 2. I go to 2, but I P-Fire 1 insect. I guess they can pay for 3, right? So I guess it entirely depends on how they play this turn. Because the Grist can kill me here. They have enough creatures in play and damage that they can. As good of a turn that was for us last turn, I don't think it was quite good enough just because of the Grist being in play. The Grist is really what's going to win them this game here. They're on 5 creatures. So they attack for 4. And then they can 6 me with the Grist. So I can P-Fire this, but then we're dead to the Grist ability. No, I don't have Needle in. Like, Needle's not a card that I normally think is okay in this matchup. It's like fine. I guess you can Needle Wirewood Symbiote, but eh. But yeah, I mean here it would definitely be a game changer. Just see if they see the line or if they just make another insect. Are they aware that Grist has an ultimate? Okay, they are aware that Grist has an ultimate. So we will bring in Pithing Needle here. We didn't see any like artifacts or enchantment hate from them, so I don't know that we need any of this. And we still have the Blast Zone to technically deal with like a ley line if we absolutely have to. And then do we want 2 spheres? I like the needle, yeah, I like the needle suggestion. And then I think I'm on like 2 spheres just to slow them down a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. Cutting Depths is alright. I disagree. I mean, I actually don't think you need to be able to kill them. I think that this matchup, you know, pretty much hinges on a couple different pieces. That's usually Punishing Fire and Tabernacle. The only card we lost to last game was Grist. We were miles ahead if they just don't have Grist. And that's not a card that I'm like super familiar with because, you know, Legacy Elves hasn't played Grist historically. It's not a card that's very common. It might be common nowadays. My opponent even said, sorry, that card shouldn't be in the deck. I guess he's talking about the Grist. I registered a 61 card special today. 1 Glacial Chasm, jeez. Bunch of lands that don't even make mana. This hand is pretty a-okay. This hand has a turn 1 combo, right? Well, almost. It's like a turn 2 combo. We could kill our opponent on turn 2. So do I keep this? Do I keep turn 2 combo? I guess I have Crop Rot for Tabernacle, like worst case scenario. We'll keep this. I don't think I'm gonna play the Mox Diamond. There's not really any like reason to. I'm just gonna go Exploration Stage. Maybe I'll go Exploration Grove, because then I have the option of crop rotting. In terms of top deck percentage, what's the difference of 60 versus 61 cards? It's a good question. I'm not a math whiz. Let's not say I'm bad at math. I consider myself a somewhat decent person at math, but yeah, it's not like huge. But in most constructed settings, you would just want to run 60 cards, just maximize your potential to not draw. Because then the argument is like, well, what's the difference between 61 and 62? Or 62 and 63? It's not big enough. I'll play my favorite 3 cards. I'll just throw my favorite 3 cards in this deck that don't belong here. But my Glacial Chasm. I don't think you need 3 Mazaviths. Like, we're playing 4 stage, you know? Like, you're basically playing 6 copies of Mazavith if you really need them. My opponent is mulligan to 5 cards. Yeah, I can. I was trying to figure out if I could still combo if I lead this way. So we're playing Grove out so that way we can hold up crop rotation if we absolutely need to. There might be a world where I want to grab Tabernacle here. Or like, I don't know, Wasteland or something. Once upon a time. But the intention is to kill my opponent on the 3rd turn of the game. On my 3rd turn of the game. Okay, we're all in. They must have a run afoul, right? That's the only answer to this. Okay. Because I actually did see a run afoul in game 2. I didn't really think about that, but I can probably keep this. Which is crop rotation for a... I guess this is like technically a turn 1 kill. No, it's not. I am gonna keep this. But it's like very close to a turn 1 kill. What do you guys think? Do I lead on exploration or do I lead on just wastelanding them? Yeah, I think I like that. It's like kind of close when it's brainstorming, but they're on a mulligan to 6, so they may be a little bit land light. Loam is an exceptional draw. Let's exploration. Well, that just resolved. Exploration plus Wasteland is bad against Force of Will. Like, if we just get the exploration countered, then we don't get to play. We don't get to Wasteland on turn 1. Okay. I'm pretty okay with that. They have to pick up their land in order to do that. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, Prismatic Endings, also not that big of a deal. Okay, I'm just gonna... yeah, they can't daze here, so it's not that big of a deal. Mana Bond. Play my Ghost Quarter, because it doesn't matter. And I'm not going to Mana Bond these 2 lands into play. I'll hold Loam because I want to just cast it next turn. I have another Prismatic Ending. Wow, that's really bad for us. Get that Tundra out of here. We are going to dredge again because I want to hit another Wasteland. Okay, now we have 6 land drops to make over the course of the next, several turns. So I'm just going to let my opponent play their lands and do mostly nothing. And we're just going to make our land drops here turn after turn. I'm almost certain that the Ghost Quarters are just strip mines here as well. Looks like a Murktide Regent. Just gonna make this a Ghost Quarter. Let's just confirm that. Just get rid of the Tundra. Okay, no basics. Play out my Dark Depths, and we're gonna make a 20/20 here. Okay, you got a 3/3. What? They just didn't block. I was like, okay, we gotta make a few more turns here. Like, I'll just do this, and this. And then they just didn't block. So I think we want the Conjurer's Bauble. Hey, Causelx72, appreciate the follow. Hope you're having a good Sunday. What do we want? We'll go ahead and trim the Mana Bond. I think we just want these 3 cards here. Don't really want Bajuka Bog, I don't think. I know it technically, actually is, do they have Monkey in their deck? I think they do. I think they normally play Monkey. So we'll keep in the Caracas. I don't think I'll take out 2 crop rotations. It's like just bad against counter magic. I think I like this iteration. This hand's a little bit slow, but I think it's keepable because we have Maze of Ith for turn 1 Ragavan. Yeah. Ooh. Alpine Moon, your Maze of Ith. But I wish to stop the monkey. But no, my punishing fire. Chad, is that a good draw? Was that a good one? I'm not super familiar with this deck, so I don't actually know if this was a good one, chat. Back. Begone, heathen. I think I just play Saga and say go. I don't want to play Valakut Exploration into a potential daze. I think I'll play 1 extra turn and try and land the Valakut Exploration around daze. We'll probably honestly play a few extra turns because the Saga is going to just start pumping out Construct anyways, so we can just like play Forest next turn, make a couple Constructs, hold up Caracas' activation to put the monkey back. That's a Darcy with no Delirium. I think I will just play out Ghost Quarter. I'm just gonna make some constructs here. Okay, they land a dragon. So I think this turn we're gonna go probably find... So, okay, so my options are I can go get Mox Diamond, which makes my Valakut exploration slightly better if we get to resolve it. But more than likely, they've got a Force of Will. So I think what I want to do is I actually want to go grab a Blast Zone off of Expedition Map. So Expedition Map for Blast Zone. Play Blast Zone, and then can we crack it? Do I have enough mana for that? So I need float 1. Order is 2. We can play Blast Zone. I don't have enough to crack it also. So we're gonna get there like a few turns from now. So I think this turn I actually want to just make another construct. Is that what I want to do? Maybe I'll just play the Valakut exploration, actually. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just go grab map, and we'll just play out Valakut exploration and see if it gets countered. Oof, that's great for me. Okay, so let's make a double land drop. Get a wasteland off that, not super relevant. And exploration. Urza Saga, also not very relevant. Other hand might be like, we're gonna prismatic ending the construct. Okay, sure. Kind of surprised they didn't prismatic ending the Valakut. They might also be doing that though. We dashing monkey. Okay, we're dashing monkey. Appreciate it, Rich. I think I'll just put the monkey back in their hand. Oof, that is really bad for us. The expedition map was gonna find me a blast zone. That's on me for sure. Now they're playing a second dragon. Well, we're very dead next turn, so I need to find something here. Can't even honestly think of what it would be. Yeah, that was a very well played turn from my opponent for sure. I suppose I will draw one card with this Valakut exploration. Well, exploration is like kind of the start that we need, I suppose, but I still think it's just a little bit too slow, unfortunately. Well, the fetch doesn't find anything. You are correct. It would normally get us 2 cards, but we do not. Our 3 green sources are out of the deck. Forest, Taiga, and Taiga. Man, they're all the explorations. What the heck? And a Mox Diamond. It's actually a really good turn for us, but just a little bit too far behind. Maybe that's reason to want Bajuka Bog, I don't know. Just start with a slightly faster hand. It's like 3 fetches. It's not very many. There's one Windswept Heath, one Wooded Foothills, and one Misty. It's 3 fetches, 3 green sources. Why are we not playing Red Elemental Blast? Generally speaking, I don't like Red Elemental Blast for matchups like this. I guess it's okay against the dragon, but mostly you want to try and cut the dragon off with Maze of Ith, that kind of thing. Don't think I can keep this one. Am I a land specialist? I don't know if I would consider myself a land specialist, but I do like the deck. I do play it somewhat regularly. Question is, can I keep turn 2 Loam, turn 3 Valakut Exploration? Like, I'm ghost quartering them on 1. They kept 7. Which means they probably have a Force of Will. The thing is like if I'm mulligan, I'm mulliganing to what? I don't think the answer is like very good. I think I'm okay with this hand. We'll start on Heath. And in game 1, they didn't play any basics, so unless they boarded a basic in, I'm almost certain this is just a strip mine. Yeah. Well, am I supposed to just strip mine them again, or... You want to play Tabernacle first? I don't hate that. Kind of does the same thing, right? Like if I play, yeah, if I play Tabernacle, it gives them the choice. Nah, let's just strip mine this. If I play Tabernacle, it gives them the choice, right? They can just destroy this and then pay for another creature. They can like go land, and then play a dragon. Thunder. Well, that is Delirium. Right, now we'll play out the Tabernacle. Okay, well that resolving for me is like really good. I honestly thought that was gonna get Force of Willed or Negationed or something, or Dazed even. That just resolving is pretty absurd. Yeah, we might just be a hair too far behind with this hand. Now you get to Surgical Malone, that's fine. Probably gonna lose this one, in all honesty. We'll try to, you know, it's completely dependent on our draw step. If we draw an Exploration, Exploration would be a great draw. If we draw Caracas, Maze of Ith, either of those would be pretty good draws. Grove of the Burn Willows is not a good one. So we basically have to decide what to do here, and I think that the only way we're going to win this is if we resolve the Valakut Exploration. So that's what I'm going to go for. Okay. Kept a hand that was a little bit too slow, unfortunately, and my opponent has definitely capitalized on that. They hit my Yavimaya. They've just got another land too. So like none of this matters because of the extra land that they found. Is that's like way too late at this point, right? Yeah, it's way too slow. And we're gonna play against Yama. Can I keep this hand? It's a little slow, but like If we hit any green source, exploration gets to come in and we get to speed things up a little bit. We have a ton of sagas to find us colored mana. So like I can play a saga on 1 and then on 3 it gets me green mana for exploration or red mana for punishing fire. I think I can probably keep this fine. It's a turn 1 monkey. My tabernacle, no. Oh, that's bad for me. Well, we'll run it back. I conceded the league match. Ox Diamond, eh? Be interesting to see if he plays it. Expressive Iteration. Finds another Wasteland here. We're going to be pretty far behind. Yeah. It's a dragon? Dragon. Well, we got extremely Delvered this game, so just gonna pick him up. I guess I just shouldn't have kept that hand, I don't know. Like it's just miles behind before the game even starts. This one I will bring in the Red Blast because they're on more of an Is It deck. I don't think they're on the whatchamacallit. No mana bond. No explorations. No bog. And we'll trim 1 Dark Depths. Run this. I think this hand's keepable. This hand has a little bit of acceleration. It's got crop rotation to find us an additional land if we need it. We have Maze of Ith for the turn 1 monkey. I don't think there's any reason to play Mox Diamond here. We'll just keep our mana up. Steam Vents. Oh, cast Exploration. Tabernacle, Maze of Ith. I considered red blasting this, but I think I'll just let them do their thing and... They are just F6 right now. So I could definitely just resolve a crop rotation. I mean, they just don't have Force of Will. That's the only thing that tells me. I don't know why they're currently F6, but they are. So... Yeah, that's kind of what I'm aiming for, is potentially we can get them with a wasteland or something. Or well, yeah, when they try to wasteland me, we can get the card they target out of the way. Let's go ahead and crack Expedition Map. I think I want to grab Yavimaya here, which gives me a bunch of green mana, and we can cast the Endurances. Yeah, Yavimaya is a really good card for this deck for sure. We have another iteration. I think I want to try and ambush the Delver in combat. I don't really care about the Murktide coming down. Do I want to just maze the monkey? I think I want to just maze the monkey. I'll take 3, and then I have a dragon here too. Yeah, there's no need to get dazed, exactly. I guess we could, like... I'm just gonna say go here. Maze? I don't understand. Got another dragon? Second dragon. Yeah, I'm like considering we can copy maze. I can also just crop rotation for dark depths. I mean, we can do both, right? Yeah, I'm into... We're gonna make it 2020. Okay, they conceded. I don't know what was in their hand, but it was not much, evidently. They cantripped a whole bunch and just like never found anything, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, weird game for sure. We just like never found Loam or Punishing Fire, and I just made like 5 or 6 land drops, and they were just enough to slow my opponent down. The Maze of Ith Tabernacle draw was just good enough to slow my opponent down. My opponent is mulliganed. I think I need to do the same. I'm happy with the exploration, but this hand would actually be much better if this was a Loam. I think this hand is a keep. We can bottom the Dark Depths. We can go grab Taiga, and then we have Punishing Fire, Wastelands, and Caracas for the monkey. Bobble me. Chose to not shuffle. kind of went over this a little bit a few games ago, but you sort of have the option of either playing a turn 1 exploration, or you can wasteland on turn 1. I think it's almost always correct to just wasteland on turn 1. Just gonna play out Windswept Heath. Yeah, you play around Daze and Force of Will. So like if you okay, so they have a Darcy. They don't have an instant in the yard. That was a good line from my opponent. See, yeah. What they were trying to do was, so Punishing Fire is going to deal 2 damage to this, right? But what they were trying to do, what they were trying to get me to do was, if in response to them wastelanding my Saga, I go for crop rotations, sacrificing the Saga, they can Force a Will the crop rotation, which puts an instant in their yard, and they obviously get to surveil a creature as well. So that gives them Delirium, which makes this a 3/3. They effectively get to counter 2 spells. But so it was a very heads up play from my opponent for sure. Cast Endurance. I might get dazed here. Fuck. Trading Bolt. Okay, second exploration's not super exciting. Do I just crop rotation for Wasteland? I think I like that. Yeah, we could crop for Saga too. I don't hate that line either, but it's okay. I knew the Loam was on top of my deck, guys. Oh. Okay, MTG Goldfish says we're up against white-blue. This looks like Death and Taxes with a light blue splash. So is this good enough against Death and Taxes? I mean, I suppose if we find a Loam or a Grove, this hand's pretty good. I'm gonna keep this, but this might be a little bit greedy. Am I on the draw? I am on the draw, so I guess I like keeping this a little better on the draw. One extra card. Okay, turn 1, Wasteland Vial. Okay, we're gonna go grab a Taiga, play an Exploration, and then Wasteland their Wasteland. Is that a good one, chat? Okay. So... how do I want to sequence this turn? So I think I want to get the Tabernacle in play. We could just go Wasteland Tabernacle, and then like after they pay for the Sentinel, we can Punishing Fire it. Or I guess we could just hold the Punishing Fire for potential Mother of Runes. It's kind of worse for us if they... The Tabernacle, you mean? You want to hold the Tabernacle? Grove is a really good draw. Gonna play out my 2 lands and say go. And then we're gonna start this Punishing Fire train. I will take 1 from this. And I will pay my tax. Yeah, I kind of like that line trigger, but you know, by playing the Tabernacle early, it prevents them from sort of developing their board. So I think I kind of like either line. Honestly, I don't think it matters a ton, but you could definitely take that line. I don't hate it. Kill it. Okay, we're vialing in... is a Flicker Wisp maybe? Recruiter of the Guard. Prelate. Okay. Prelate is extremely good for them. Oh, wait. So I suppose we are on Slow Thaw the Depths. Hey, Timer Coil, appreciate the follow. Hope you're having a good Sunday. So I think our best draw here is probably Valakut Exploration, Crop Rotation, Saga, Yavimaya, even Expedition Map is fine. Striker, can you make Stoneblade good in Legacy, please? Probably not, friend. Umazawa's Jurget just doesn't do what it used to do. I mean, on the bright side, they're not really developing their mana or their board at all, really. As it currently stands, okay, I don't understand. They tapped Aether Vial and then chose not to use its ability. Cavern on human. I would absolutely like to wasteland that, but I won't do it just yet. Maze of Ith also wouldn't be a bad draw. Mox Diamond's not it. That's not even close to what I wanted. Man, why is Sanctum Prelate so good against my deck? We got 4 draw steps. Caracas of my own. Well, this at least takes the Thalia off the table. Recruiter of the Guard. The recruitering for recruiter. Well, I have to play this. And I basically get just a couple draw steps here to try and find something that helps beat the board. We're dead in 2. Do I think Stoneblade is good in Modern? Do you think it spiked? Or you spiked that one challenge and move on to something better? Well, so like the one tournament that I did okay with with Stoneblade, that we won the challenge with, it was very early on in the format. So Unholy Heat wasn't super popular at the time. And the Monkey Ragavan decks hadn't really been solved. or I said Monkey Ragavan, the Darcy Ragavan decks hadn't really been solved just yet. So it was kind of all over the place. But, well, they're strip mining my Tabernacle. Okay, well, we'll start here by playing a Grove. We have to hit something relevant off this exploration. We'll play out a Forest. Kind of the same thing. We need to hit something relevant. We can still Exploration a couple times. Okay, we're gonna play Exploration. Play out this Wooded Foothills. Okay, so we have Thespian Stage and Urza Saga underneath there. So I think we need to Exploration and grab the Thespian Stage, and we're gonna go for a 2020. We're gonna go for a 2020 and we're gonna die to the 3/1/1s. Although I guess they can't pay for everything. They do have... Well, no, they have to pay for their creatures, though. They have to pay for their creatures somehow. Okay, so they don't put... Oh, wait. They blew up the Tabernacle. Never mind, guys. In my head, the Tabernacle was still in play. That's my B. So this is the matchup where we really wish, yeah, I really wish that we had a Pyrite Spellbomb in our sideboard for, and that was something that somebody had suggested earlier today, and I hadn't really thought of that up until today, so until the suggestion came through. So I do appreciate the suggestion. Unfortunately, we do not have access to it in this particular deck, in this particular game. So we're gonna have to play without it. I don't really know that Endurance is exactly where you want to be. Maybe it's okay though. It's like just an ambush blocker. Maybe these are not really where you want to be. This hand seems pretty solid. This hand is like actually kind of just bonkers. It's like the best hand we could possibly hope for. Go score to this Plains. Go score to this Plains. Own back these Ghost Quarters and this Wooded Foothills. Gotta be kidding me. They're playing a Tomic? Oh my god, what is the deck? For those of you who don't know, Tomic is potentially the best card against lands in all of existence. However, it doesn't see very much play. Thankfully, however, we do have a copy of Blast Zone in our opener. So, we are going to be able to get rid of it. One counter on this. No loam. Destroy the Tomic. Ghost Quarter your Tundra. And they're out of lands. Booyah. I would like to dredge loam. Let's go ahead and just grab our forest. Okay, they're off it. I just need another one of those starts, please. No, they're not on Esper Vial. It's kind of like Death and Taxes, but it's got a light blue splash for something. I haven't seen any blue cards though, so I don't know exactly what the blue's for. But can I keep this hand? Possibly Lavinia. Maybe Meddling Mage, something like that. Some other hate bears that are blue. Not keepable? You don't think so? It's kind of a long game match, though. And we have Endurance as a surprise blocker, but if they have Mother Runes, then Endurance doesn't do anything. My consideration is that Valakut Exploration is quite good against Sanctum Prelate, and it feels like they're probably going to try and rush out a Sanctum Prelate. Like, that's their game plan. But the Endurance isn't that great. Yeah, we could do that. Does Tomic have flying? Tomic has flying, right? Yeah, Tomic does have flying. I'm gonna keep this hand. We may also use Saga to tutor up an expedition map to go grab Blast Zone. Oh, that's okay with me. Please play on Mother of Runes. Champion of the Parish, okay. Well, it's okay. We kept this hand because we had the exploration. No worries, guys. Do I wasteland them again, or do I land the Valakut Exploration? It's gotta be wasteland, right? Like, I just want to keep them off of Tomic. Second champion? Yep. I think we're pitching Saga, and we're gonna go ahead and play Stage. I want to get second green into play, so if I have to Endurance, I can. Feels like Atomic. Yep. I guess I'll just target them. Like, I'll just put some more lands in their deck. Just whatever. Block your 3/3 there, bud. Okay, yeah. I was just making sure. I was like, I can't actually activate Thespian Stage's ability, right? Expedition map, Saga, say go, and we'll expedition map for Blast Zone again. And then next turn we'll go Valakut Exploration into Blast Zone. So if they attack with the champion, I will double block with Construct and... I think opponent said, no thanks. I could also grab a Maze of Ith, but Blast Zone's probably the better option. Oh, true. Atomic is legendary. Oh, wait. Lands can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. Your opponents can't play this from the graveyard. Okay, but creatures can be the target of land abilities. I'm just making sure that that's how that's worded. I think I just make more constructs this turn. And I can pump Blast Zone if we need to. Recruiter of the Guard. And does pump his guys up. Pump up the team. Pump up the team. There is a Tabernacle in this deck. And that is certainly on my radar right now, but I don't think I quite want to grab Tabernacle just yet. If we can like double Wasteland their 2 lands, then Tabernacle could be good there. So given that my opponents play the Wasteland, I do not intend to... Wait, actually... They can still Wasteland me, right? Okay, but they can still Wasteland me with the way this is templated. So I fully intend to just make a couple construct tokens here. Gotcha, boyo. Crop rot's pretty solid. Now what do we do? I think I like playing Valakut Exploration this turn. I need to start digging through my deck. Let's grab a Pithing Needle. Yeah, I agree with you, Onion. Let's grab a Pithing Needle and let's name... I guess just Aether Vial. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this here. Just start developing my mana like pretty aggressively. Let's just grab a fetch land. And we can still grab a forest out of the deck or a taiga. We found a loam as well. Did an exploration. I have one land remaining. We're gonna pick up Saga, Blast Zone, Wasteland. No, I need a green source. I need Taiga, Wasteland, Blast Zone. We're gonna go Taiga, trigger. And play out exploration, and then we're gonna go ahead and wasteland. We found a crop rotation as well, but the crop rotation's not gonna do much. So we're just gonna wasteland their cavern, I guess. All right, opponent's off it. This hand seems very capable. We've got explorations galore. According to MTGBot, seems like the opponent is playing the same Jeskai deck that we played against a few rounds ago. Music seems really quiet to me. Anyone else? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't really know what volume to set this at. I don't know what's too loud. Is that better? Okay, cool. Appreciate it. That's kind of what I was aiming for. Is just like I don't know what's too loud and what's like not loud enough. Exploration. Oh yeah. I gotta turn my webcam stuff back on. Love you guys. I don't know how much you guys like seeing my face. No! Not force of will. That would have been a pretty good draw for me. Can I have that one back? Okay, so cards that I want to draw. Crop rotation, loam, exploration, even mana bond would be okay. They are choosing to play the Mox Diamond, which is interesting. Oof, and they got a Saga as well. It's like all in on this. Well, we can Wasteland the Saga. And then they can't start making constructs, so let's do that. Start there. Attack with Ragged Band. The nasty Raggy. Let's grow with Burn Willows off the top, not a big deal. Brainstorm. I don't know if I've really ever looked at playing this playing the Mox Diamond, you mean? I mean, you know, it's just not something you see somebody do. I don't know. I don't know why you're analyzing it so hard. Let's just Mox and we'll ditch. I think I want the Windswept Heath to trigger Mox twice, or trigger the exploration twice, rather. So I think we discard maybe Stage here. Maybe Grove. Let's do Grove. The one thing that sucks with Mana Bond, that we never draw it. Rest in peace, Mana Bond. So they can obviously make a construct token. Okay, they're Moxing again. They have a Wasteland as well. Wasteland from a Thespian stage, eh? Okay. So we can Windswept Heath, trigger the Valakut Exploration. Get a spell. Ooh, we got a Mana Bond. I think I have to play that here. As tempting as it is to get second Valakut Exploration down, I think we need the Mana Bond. Because this does a couple things here for us. Oh wait, I think I stacked these triggers incorrectly. Now I think all of the cards are gonna get put in the graveyard. So that's on me. We should have yeah, now it's gonna bin all of these, right? Yeah, okay, that's how that works. Okay. That's on me. Okay, they have a 6/6. So we've got just basically one draw step. Unfortunately, the fact that I messed up that Valakut Exploration may cost me here. Soul Guide Lantern. Taking 10, go to 3. Get a blast. Oh well, that's really bad for me. The blast zone is like one of the only ways we were gonna get out of this. So we found a crop rotation. But does that do anything? This is where we would want Glacial Chasm. I guess I can grab Mazavith and then hit exactly Mazavith off the top. Okay, that's not gonna do it. Okay, so we want Pithing Needle, we want... Let's see. I think we want these 5 cards, and then we probably don't want... So we don't want the Mana Bond. We don't want a couple crop rotations. I generally don't like Bajuka Bog against that deck. I know it technically like can help manage the graveyard against the... I know it can technically help manage the graveyard against the Murktide Regent, but you kind of have to get it beforehand, and like it's just not exactly where I want to be. And I'll trim 1 depths. I do think this matchup seems like it should be good. The problem is like I can't deal with everything quickly enough most of the time. Like I can't deal with the Darcy and the Ragavan, and then they also have Murktide Regent as like a top end. Murktide Regent's like pretty easily checked by Mazavith. So this is definitely a matchup where Mazavith is good, but where we played the previous matchup, we played Mazavith on 1, and then we got Alpine Moon. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I do think I like Red Elemental Blast in this matchup. Previously, I was bringing in Force of Vigor, but I don't think that's where you want to be. We just got to get ahead with like resolving an exploration and then start loaming back Wastelands. I don't think I can keep this one. Sand is much, much better. And I think I'll bottom the Thespian stage. We don't have red mana for Valakut Exploration, so there is that to consider. Yeah, Zone does answer Darcy and Ragavan really well, for sure. Tarn. Ponder. Give me a wasteland here, please. Just ask and you shall receive, eh, chat? I'm gonna make a couple constructs. I think I will just make 2 constructs here as well. Ooh, we're tearing the saga. Because I want to spend my mana making constructs, that's why. Also, they may have Force of Negation here. Force of Will. Okay, well, Force of Will is far less relevant. Far less scary. They may have Surgical or the 1-mana artifact that exiles our graveyard. Yeah, this one. Whew, that one's bad for me. Not much I can do about it, though. Me a land. Or just another loam, I suppose. I shouldn't be attacking with this, actually, because I should be holding back for Dash Monkey. And they have another Soul Guide Lantern. Man, my opponent's hand has been very, 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 very good. Oof. Just gonna hold these, and I guess I could have attacked with Construct. Well, no. Yeah, because I don't know, actually. It's like kind of not that big of a deal. Maybe I'm supposed to play Mox Diamond, actually, there, because technically, I mean, they're going to make a construct and they're going to go grab Retrofitter Foundry and they're going to start doing that. So, they've had answers to all of my things so far. They've definitely had it all this game. 2 Soul Guide Lanterns and a Hydroblast for our Valakut Expiration. Otherwise, our hand was great. Like, our hand was just exceptional. And they've had all the answers. They had Wear Tear as well, too. I forgot about that. Wear Tear for our Urza Saga. Pithing Needle, my Mazavith. Oh, that's rough. You gotta do me like that. Okay, well, I'll do another Saga. I suppose that means we can keep playing. I am not going to block. Our constructs will eventually become larger than theirs. They have a dragon too? Oh my god. Opponent has it all this game. We're just dead next turn. Yeah, there's like basically nothing I can do here, right? I mean, I can Mox Diamond, make a Saga, and then like the Needle's just gonna get me beat here because I can't maze this stupid dragon. Stupid dragon. So I guess we're gonna do that. And then I don't know what land I can go get that helps me beat this, but I mean, I'm gonna, you know, play it out, I suppose. Because I can technically, like, we can Saga for an expedition map. And then now they have their own Saga. Show me any removal spell. We are just dead to any removal spell. I don't understand. Why would you let me block? Of course I drew the expedition map. Oh man. Mapping for Blast Zone doesn't do anything. Aside from, well, I guess it blows up Needle. That only, I guess that works if we got the trades off, but we didn't get the trades off, so I see what you're saying. Yeah, I guess we could have boarded in Meekstone, and that would have been okay here, but I didn't board in the Meekstone. Should have copied Maze with Stage. Maybe that's. I mean, I don't think it matters very much. You know, they just have a Pithing Needle. The problem with copying Maze with Stage is that then we can't activate the Stage's ability again to copy anything else because the Maze's ability is turned off. So, and they have Caracas for the 2020. I don't think it really matters what we do here with this. Actually, that's the line, right? We grab our own Pithing Needle. Well, okay, that works. We needed a blocker. I need some way to stop them from making a construct, because we're gonna die to these. So I needed to make a construct here. Right. There's nothing else I can do. Yeah, that was the line. That's on me. So the line here is we grab, like, we basically have one out, right? And if they have any removal spell, if they have a sword, I mean, if they have a Swords of Plashers, it's not that big of a deal because we gain 20 life, but we Pithing Needle Caracas. And then we map, after we drew the map, we map for Dark Depths. And then we use this to make a construct in our upkeep. So tap this to make a construct. Although then we don't have enough mana. We just don't have enough mana to do all of it, because we can't also play map crack it, because this costs 3 mana, this effectively costs 3 mana, and then the Dark Depths combo costs 3 mana. And we just don't have 9 mana in play, we have 6. So it doesn't matter either way. We are just dead. I want to be so baller that I don't have to bring my own tokens to a tourney. Bring me my tokens. Servant. I think I'm supposed to mulligan this hand. If I keep this hand, no, yeah, I'm supposed to mulligan this hand. I think I'm supposed to, well, I guess I have Wasteland Ghost Quarter with this hand. So this hand's slightly better. It doesn't do anything though, because it just is a Mox Diamond. This hand has Thespian Stage, Dark Depths, and Punishing Fire. I will keep this one. We're gonna bottom Mox Diamond and the extra Thespian Stage. Delver, eh? I'm gonna play this Forest and say go. Darcy? Darcy. I'm gonna go ahead and Punishing Fire one of these Darcys. I probably should have done that in my main phase, but they put top, and now they're pondering. Or they're resolving their ponder, rather. Opponent's start has been, you know, relatively quick from the standpoint of like 3 creatures, but relatively slow from a standpoint of not flipping Delver and not Delirium being the Darcy. Attack for 2. We have Grove, say go. Yeah, we're playing lands today, Aaron. They're flipping Brainstorm. That means that they're gonna get to give this Dragon's Rage Channeler Delirium here. Let's Crop Rot in response here. I like grabbing Mazavith here. We can maze. Yeah, I think I like grabbing maze. So their last card in hand is a dragon. It's a Murktide Regent, so how do I want to deal with the Murktide Regent? Because I could just crop rotation right now. Like, now that they've given me the opportunity to crop rot, I can. I think it's okay though, because we have Mazavith to check the dragon. And then we have Grove plus Punishing Fire to deal with the Delver. So we maze the dragon, and we're taking 3 from the Darcy next turn. Only bad for me if they have... Well, I guess even if they have Wasteland, it's not that big of a deal for me because we can crop rot the Maze of Ith away for another Maze of Ith. Interesting that they're pondering here. Never mind. Okay, well, I was under the assumption, but based on the way that they tapped, I was under the assumption that they had a dragon. They had a Murktide Regent. Yavimaya is a pretty solid draw. Expressive Iteration on top, eh? Okay, well, let's kill the Delver. We'll maze the Darcy. It has a Wasteland. We'll play out Thespian Stage, and this turn we are gonna take a chunk. I think I'm gonna let the Ragavan hit me, and I'm gonna stop these two. Or well, I'm gonna stop one of these two rather. Not both of them, but one of them. Ghost Quarter off my deck. Crop rotation's pretty solid. I think we play the Dark Depths. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking Blast Zone myself. I guess I can do this part in their main phase, or well, in their combat step, because they might have a dash monkey. Although I guess I have Maze of It to check that. Last zone your board. Okay. Whatever card they found, they put it on top, so it's a little terrifying. Could just be a Ponder or something, but it might be a Lightning Bolt. I guess I'll Ghost Quarter to make them shuffle. It doesn't tell me if they chose not to search or if they just simply don't have a basic, like if they just failed to find. Okay. They just barely got there. Okay, so we want endurances, we want Stone. Conjurer's Bauble. And then Red Elemental Blast. Cards that I don't want. Anabond, Jukabog. Couple copies of Crop Rotation. Trim 1 Dark Depths. And 1 Urza Saga. Maybe not Urza Saga, actually. Probably better to trim like 1 Thespian Stage. Play it like that. I think I like this hand. This hand has Karakas to answer a turn 1 monkey. We can also play a Meekstone pretty early to turn off like Delvers and Darcys and things like that. And then we just have Wasteland Ghost Quarter to start recycling. So I think my turn 1 play is going to be Grove Meekstone. Or maybe just Wasteland Meekstone. I think that makes a little more sense. We'll do Wasteland Meekstone. And they're Force of Willing this Meekstone. That's great for us. Like I don't really care about the Meekstone that much. Turn 1 monkey. Wasteland your land. Caracas your monkey back to your hand. And they don't have anything. That's great for us. And the tabernacle is just absurd here too now. They may have force of negation here. But I honestly don't think it really matters all that much. Play out an Urza Saga. Okay, and they conceded to the win condition. That's how these matches are supposed to go. Yeah, this hand seems very capable. Discard this Thespian stage. We're just gonna go ahead and wasteland the volcanic island. So obviously the Ragavan is going to get to make some mana here. But just so long as they don't get to double spell, we should be fine. That's a pretty good draw for us. So they kept a 1-lander against lands. I don't know about that one, Chief. Maze your monkey. Wasteland your steam vents. We're gonna maze the monkey again. Surgical Thespian stage. Okay. I mean, in all fairness, that was definitely what I was going to go for next, was Thespian stage, and we're going to try and copy the Maze of Ith, but oh, hello, kitten. Gonna play out Urza Saga. And I think I will go ahead and loam back these 2 wastelands. Sigo. They're just force of willing this. Oh, that's actually kind of bad for us, because now they might hit Delirium off these Darcys. Don't hit... actually, they don't. They need a sorcery. What they need. Oh. That's good for them. but they hit us for 4. They're surgicling loams too. Oh my god. Still don't have delirium. All right, come on. Give me a. Well, I mean, you know, I guess they have, like, we have Saga also. Like, Exploration's not that big of a deal from their deck. Like, that's fine. So we'll play out a Grove. Say go. So now we have a 2/2. We have a Saga Construct. You gonna attack? Okay, they are attacking. Make a Construct. Block the monkey. Make a Construct. Well, seeing as how they've already surgicaled me twice, I can't imagine that Conjurer's Bauble is going to do much here. I would like to map for Tabernacle next turn. No attacks. Wasteland from them is quite good. Second Wasteland? I guess I just map for Blast Zone at this point. Okay. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good draw for us. The maze means that even if they hit something like a Ponder here to get themselves Delirium, okay, yeah, they have Expressive Iteration, so they have Delirium effectively now. Hey, I am Chinese Guy, appreciate the follow. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I would like to Red Elemental Blast your Expressive Iteration. So super unfortunate. I actually don't think that I can't crack Blast Zone. And I can't realistically play Valakut Exploration. So if I Ghost Quarter them, because the top card of their library may be a Lightning Bolt. If I Ghost Quarter them, they can't Lightning Bolt me. And then I have to Maze of Ith the dragon. And then I just have to hope for the top card of my deck to be kind to me. Or I can play Blast Zone here, play Valakut Exploration, Maze a dragon, and hope that the card that they didn't just top is a bolt. What do you guys think? Did my opponent just top a bolt? Being good. Hello. There you go. Jacob got his pet lily. I'm dead. Okay, so if we're under the presumption that the top card is bolt, what is the line then? Because I think I have to Ghost Quarter them. And then I'm just asking my deck to be kind to me. Like give me something off the top. The thing is that I'm dead to bolt either way. If I Ghost Quarter, they can't cast it anymore. But I don't have anything to do next turn. Like if I play Blast Zone here, play Valakut Exploration, next turn I can go Grove plus crack the Blast Zone, and that takes care of the 2/1/1s. So then I'm just dead to Lightning Bolt off the top, and they have a couple draw steps to hit it. But yeah, if I Ghost Quarter them, I think it puts me at no outs. I don't think I have any outs if I Ghost Quarter them. So I think the line is play Ghost Quarter, play Valakut Exploration, and just fingers crossed that the top card of their library is not Lightning Bolt. They kept a Steam Vents on top? Yeah, I suppose that's true too. We exposed the zone to a potential wasteland, but I mean they've been through 3 wastelands so far, so. Is this a dragon? Feels kind of like a dragon. Big old Murktide. I'm not too scared of a Murktide because we have the Murktide covered with Red Blast and Maze of Ith. Okay. Crack the Blast Zone. Start by playing Ghost Quarter. Let's see what we hit off the top. It's an Urza's Saga. So let's double strip mine them. Kill the Murktide Regent and attack for 2. Yeah, they don't have any basics. We've found that out a few turns ago. Crop rotation's pretty solid. Do we crop rotation away the Maze of Ith? Probably just the Grove. I don't think it really matters. Well, but Maze doesn't make any mana here. Which kind of is awkward. I think I like crop routing the Maze away. Grab a Ghost Quarter. Meek Stone. I actually don't want to play the Meek Stone here. Ghost Quarter, their bulk. I don't know if they were out of cards. They may have been out of lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They were through 5 different sources, 5 different volcanic island or steam vents. So, yeah, this hand seems fine. This hand plays a turn 1 Valakut Exploration, technically. If we choose to play out Mox Mox. I think I will go ahead and go Mox Mox and then try and buy out Valakut Exploration. Question is, which lands am I discarding? I think I want to hold on to the Wasteland. So I think I'll discard Windswept Heath and then perhaps Maze of Ith. Maybe Urza's Saga makes more sense. I think we'll do Urza's Saga. No, actually, Urza's Saga is probably better to have in play. So let's ditch Maze of Ith and let's go ahead and Saga into Valakut Exploration. And we might get dazed here, but I'm not going to play around a daze here in this spot. I think it makes most sense if we can resolve this as early as possible. And we did. Funky is a little bit annoying. Thespian Stage exiled off the top. Oh, Maze of Ith is like a pretty absurd draw. Just play that one out. Mana Bond. I accept. And I will discard this crop rotation. Just to put this Wasteland into play. So the interaction between Manabon and Valakut exploration basically is like, at the beginning of your instep, this ability triggers, and it says if there are cards exiled with Valakut exploration, you put them in the graveyard. So what you want to do is you want to put the Manabon trigger on the stack first, and then resolve the Valakut exploration ability. And then the following turn, so on our next turn, we get to play any of these wastelands that are exiled because we put the Manabon lands into play on the instep. I will go ahead and make a construct. We're gonna Maze of Ith this dragon. I agree, it is pretty dope. So now we get to play this wasteland off the Valakut exploration. We are gonna get one wasteland exiled. So let's go ahead and wasteland there two volcanic islands. And I'm gonna go ahead and get in for 3. Actually, I'll hold back one more turn. Because, so what we want to do is we want to resolve Manabon second and Valakut exploration first. So this is going to put the wasteland in the graveyard, and then we're going to put the Thespian stage into play. Which triggers the exploration. And then we have another Thespian stage to play next turn. So on this turn, we can stage the maze. This. Okay, you have a monkey. We're gonna make another maze. Play out a Thespian stage. That's a Yavimaya. Okay, we're not going to activate Manabon's ability this turn. Ding them for 1 with the exploration. And holy keep my construct, eh? I will let you resolve your Darcy abilities here first. We're gonna sack stage with the Crop Rot, and I'm gonna go grab a Tabernacle. And I'm just gonna say good luck to my opponent, who likely cannot pay for all of this. Remember, kids, pay your taxes. Crop for Bog? Why would you Crop Rot for Bog there? Tabernacle, kids, remember. The Tabernacle. Do I want Meekstone? Probably want Conjurer's Bauble for surgicals and stuff. Definitely want the Endurances. I see. Crop for Bog saves the construct. That makes sense. No, I don't hate that line. That's a good suggestion. But I think Crop Rotting for Tabernacle probably just wins you the game on the spot, which it did. So happy with that one. You generally don't want Manabon after boarding in the extra spells. You can like board out some lands and stuff, but Manabon is kind of bad if you board in all these extra lands, or board in all these extra spells rather. And I have been boarding out Bajuka Bog. It's kind of like just whatever, just not very good in most cases. And then we bring in the Red Blasts. I think I was trimming, what did I trim? A Dark Depths, I believe, and a Thespian Stage. Sand has 2 Dark Depths. I thought about boarding out 1 extra Dark Depths. Can't keep this hand, unfortunately. Oof. This hand is no good either. This hand, however, pretty A-okay. Put away Crop Rotation and a Grove. So we're gonna go Yavimaya into Exploration. Maze of it. Your turn. Unfortunately, we don't have any wastelands in this hand. Although apparently my opponent doesn't have any pressure. Okay, we're gonna go Thespian Stage, Grove of the Burnwells. Probably gonna stage the Maze of Ith. Oh, they boarded in an island. Interesting. Or actually, I don't know that I ghost quartered them last game. I may not have. Hey, dude. Let me stage your wasteland. Gimme. Okay, alright. Whatever. Whatever you say, dude. Get that one out of here. Maze. Say go. Endurance. And I'm pretty okay with just like casting this here. Like it's more than likely gonna get Force of Wills anyways, so I just kind of want to get it out of the way. I am gonna hold this Grove. If we draw a Valakut Exploration, it's better to have a land in your hand. And it's more than likely gonna be, well, it's gonna be relatively difficult for my opponent to actually kill us this game because we've got double Maze of Ith in play, so they need to find a Pithing Needle or an Alpine Moon for Maze of Ith before they can start really hitting me. They do have a Wasteland. Start hitting the Saga, it's annoying, but we're still at this sort of standstill. Gonna hold the Grove for the same reasons that we mentioned earlier, just wanting to play these after we have a Valakut Exploration in play if possible. Punishing Fire. Well, that turns off like the really small creatures. I guess I'll play out 1 Grove now. I don't think I'm gonna Punishing Fire. Okay, well. Same reason we're gonna hold. Punishing fire, punishing fire. Yeah, we might get surgical, but I think I'm okay with that, in all honesty. I'll play out... Do I want to play out Ghost Quarter and like Ghost Quarter Lamb? Yeah, it's just... yeah. Hey, Boosted Twitch and Ishin, appreciate the follows. You guys are having a good day. I don't know what it is, Legacy Council. That's the second time you've hosted me, and by the way, I really appreciate it. But that's the second time you've hosted me, and for some reason I just don't see the notification. Like, it just doesn't come up on my screen for some reason. Appreciate it though, either way. Highly appreciate it. Welcome in everybody. We are playing in the Legacy Challenge with Legacy Lands. We are currently 4-2 in this challenge. We're in round 7, the final round of the tournament. So I'm currently deciding on whether or not I want to play this Grove of the Burn Willows from my hand to potentially be able to pick up Punishing Fire 3 different times at instant speed to play around a surgical a little bit better, or if I want to Ghost Quarter my opponent off of one of their lands. Final boss with a win it in. Nice, dude. Please lose to him. Make my breakers better. Nah, do your best. Do what you can. I kind of want to just keep holding again for Valakut Exploration, just making our land. I mean, it's probably fine if we Ghost Quarter. Let's just Ghost Quarter the bulk. Kind of wonder how many basics they have. They do have 2 basics, okay. I have no idea what my opponent has in their hand, but whatever it is, it's... hasn't put them very hard anywhere this entire game. Guess I'm gonna play a Conjurer's Bauble just to draw an extra card. Hey, Nathanos, 777, appreciate the follow. Hope you're having a good evening. Good Sunday. Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Here's Saga. It's a good draw. I could be just picking up the Punishing Fires and like firing them. I just don't. That's like a super slow way to win the game. I don't think it's gonna come down to that, but maybe I should just go ahead and take the opportunity. Okay, you finally got a dragon. Can I explain where Bauble is good? It's not. Don't play that card. It's honestly, it's just good against Surgical Extraction. That's like the only spot where it's got some merit, but it's, yeah, I don't know if I'd really honestly suggest it. It's been okay. It's tutorable with Urza Saga, which is kind of the reason to play it. I found that Retrofitter Foundry was a card that didn't really actually do very much in lands, in all honesty. Like, if you want Retrofitter Foundry to really do something, you have to be very, very far ahead on mana. And, like, it just doesn't play very well from when you're behind. So I wasn't a big fan of the card, personally. It's fine, but I just didn't really like it all that much. Make some constructs. Let's go grab an expedition map, lay out Dark Depths. And then crack map. For another copy of Urza Saga. Got Urza Saga. So I know that I could go grab Thespian Stage, but they have a Caracas in play, so I can't make a Dark Depths. This is fine. You can kill my construct. Gonna kill my other construct too? Oh no, we've been abraded twice. So the game plan here is I'm going to go Saga, Saga for map for Saga, and then we're gonna Conjures Bobble the map back to the bottom of my library, and then when we go to Tutor, we can Saga for the map again. Yeah, we're gonna bobble the map back. That's the game plan. And then all we gotta do is just beat this Murktide Regent that's currently being checked by Maze of Ith. So worst case scenario is they draw into 2 Wastelands, or they find an Alpine Moon. And if they find Alpine Moon, that's gonna be kind of rough. Why not go for Thespian Stage instead of Saga? What does Thespian Stage do that Saga doesn't? Yeah, well, okay, yeah, it threatens Merit Lage, you are correct, but there is a Caracas in play, which returns a legendary creature, so that doesn't actually do very much. The Ghost courted the Caracas instead of the Volcanic for that reason earlier. Yeah, I mean, I was sort of under the impression that they may not have had 2 basics, so I wanted to cut them off of red mana. And I don't actually think the white mana does anything for them. I think they're just playing it to beat Merit Lage. That's probably the only reason that is in their deck, in all honesty. What in the world? They're gonna kill me by milling me out. What the heck? Chilliest, appreciate the follow. Hope you're having a good Sunday. We're gonna put the expedition map in our deck. We drew a loam here, which is pretty great. So let's go loam. Is this greedy? No, I don't think it's that. Well. Let's grab Saga. Wasteland. We just get Force Willed here, honestly. Force a negation, okay. Crack map, and let's go grab. Is it our last Saga? Is that the one that makes the most sense? Also grab Blast Zone. I forgot we have this Valakut exploration in play. Yeah, let's grab Blast Zone. We have a loam in our yard. We're on turn 17. It's weird that they didn't attack with both. But I guess they're trying to keep up the Monarch. Okay. So ways we win this game now is like draw Thespian Stage into Valakut Exploration for Wasteland or Ghost Quarter. And then we have to Ghost Quarter the Caracas and then go for a 2020. Try and kill them that way. Misty Rainforest is not a bad hit. Forest. I don't actually know if the taiga's still in our deck. It is not. Oh, the taiga's right here. No, wait, there should be 2 taigas. Am I tripping? No, there's a taiga in the yard right there. So I'm gonna go down to 9 cards in library, and then I'm gonna have to blast zone on 3 and then crack to destroy the Court of Cunning. And then I have to basically kill them with this Dark Depths. But we don't have any way to like recycle Wasteland, so there's no way I'm gonna be able to destroy all their lands. Seems pretty unlikely that we're gonna be able to pull out of this one. Put 2 counters on Blast Zone. I'm not gonna be able to kill him quickly enough. I just have too much power in the way. So we'll go to the next one. Try it again. This time we're gonna have Force of Vigor and Crowsand Grip in our deck, and we're probably gonna board out a couple Mox Diamonds. Maybe another crop rotation. We're running like this. Maybe Force of Vigor is a little over the top. We'll bring in the 1 Crowsand Grip. Also, Endurance kind of beats their game plan of what they were doing. I like this hand a lot. I don't actually know if we'll make top 8 if we win. It's pretty close. We're near the top of the standings, but I was under the impression that we weren't gonna make it. We're probably gonna get like 9th or something. Exploration. Urza Saga. Your turn. They have a wasteland. No. I messed that up. I was supposed to play out Caracas, so that way I could stage the Taiga this turn, so I still had Endurance up. Yeah, but mine has a good draw. I think I'm gonna hold the Caracas. Stage the maze. Expressive Iteration. Well, that just draws them cards when they're already on 7 cards in hand, so. Not really too worried about that one. I'm gonna leave the Wooded Foothills uncracked because if we draw a Valakut Exploration, I would like to be able to crack this and go get an extra trigger. Nice. Onion. Play a Wasteland. Chord of Cunning. I think I'm actually going to let this resolve because I'm just going to play an Endurance and try and take the Monarch. And if they force this, I'll fight with Red Elemental Blast. You have double Force of Will. Well, not much I can do about that. Yeah, no, they're just gonna get to pull ahead just inch by inch. But this Chord of Cunning, like, sideboard plan has been very good against me. Like, now I get to start dredging Loams, I guess, but they probably already have a Surgical Extraction in their hand. Oh, this feels like a Surgical. Oh. Man. What kind of sideboard plan is this? Now they have double Wasteland in play for the Maze of Ith as well. Yeah. I'll go ahead and pick them up. We're done here, boys. Unfortunately, there's not anything I can do to beat that. There's just no iteration of cards that I can do that I can have to beat that there, unfortunately. So